Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Kick, Rumble, and YouTube this evening. This is Low IQ Classic Gaming or Low IQ Media. And looks like we're on another evening of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I think tonight's going to be we're going to have an evening of collection headed into the end of the game. It might be a couple evenings of collection the way it's looking, because this game, it seems like it's really set up to do a lot of in-game. If you're going for 100%, I necessarily don't have to do 100%, but I definitely want to go into the next area with 200 missiles, but I'm going to attempt to do 100%. So I'm going to do my best to find everything. I kind of know where everything is, well, at least by name and area, and hopefully I can remember where everything is. So everybody's joining me this evening. I appreciate it. But from what I can see with this particular game is that hang on just a second. Check. I hope that's not doing that through you guys. Check. Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know if it has a certain position, so okay. But I think there we go. I'm sorry. That should have been set up beforehand, but it's just acting weird. It's acting weird this evening. Check. Sorry about that. But God, stop to a bad start. But this game feels like if you don't kind of go and do some of the collected areas, you don't get to see the entire game, the different areas, and there's a lot of puzzle to do with this, and it just feels like, from what I can tell, that there's a big loss in what you actually get to see. So I kind of want to run through as much of it as I can, and hopefully all of it, so you guys get to see the full game in effect. So we'll get started here. I'm going to actually head back down to Brio, and it's where I'm going to start. I'm going to leave Skytown for the next area. The reason I don't want to do Skytown first is because of how it's broken up, and I'll come back to it later. I'll come back to it probably tomorrow, maybe later on this evening. We'll just see where we go. So let's get going with this and stop them. I always like to do that to start off. Sometimes it didn't feel like translation's good. I just have a weird translation issue with some translation, or at least the connection with it. But it usually, after you get going, it's kind of feels like it's almost rusty at the beginning. It's not really, but it's just it's kind of strange. All right, let's head on to Brio. Brio is just kind of on my mind right now. Some of the stuff to do in it, more so than that's mainly why I want to do it. And there's actually quite a bit of stuff down here you don't see at the beginning of you actually don't see whenever you're running through. But like I was saying earlier, the game's like really set up to be God, I've got to even run over the Norian. There's even more stuff in Norian to get. It's crazy. But a lot of your weapons, your upgrades, just like any other Metroid game, will allow you access into any other part of the game. And so you just don't. You can't do things till the end, and this game is just like that. But we'll be headed. I'm going to head back to the ice area first and foremost, and we'll let me answer this first. I did, for some reason, when you get in this mode a little bit, it does leave you alone a little bit. I was kind of complaining about that other night. It's not really a complaint, but it kind of starts bugging you after a while. Sometimes. Hey, what's going on, K&G? Glad to see you here. I'm doing a bit of... Actually, I didn't even have to unmorph. I am doing kind of the... end of the run, sweep up, clean up. But it's going to be probably might be a multiple day event, because this game has as you probably know, I think you've played it before. It has a lot of after you get all your upgrades. It's kind of a lot of it's set up to have a ton of this stuff done. Then, excuse me, I'm kind of mumbling, but it's kind of a lot of Metroid games oh, whoops. I didn't mean to fall all the way. Go all the way down here first. Did it? Oh, my bad. I don't know what I'm thinking. I was in the wrong area. But no, I'm doing pretty good this evening. Oh. That was pretty awesome. I'm gonna temp 100%. I don't know if it'll completely happen or not, but we'll try it. And a lot of this stuff, as usual, I'm actually didn't play a whole lot of ahead. I didn't play a lot of it ahead yesterday. I only got to play a couple hours last night, and so I'm pretty. This is one section I did play right here. Oops. Oh. There we go. I think, I'm not positive yet, I'm not 100% positive yet, but I think I'm missing somehow I'm missing a energy tank somewheres. I'm not sure. am I doing that for tonight? Oh, tried to overcompensate. Well, this is starting out to be a fantastic evening. Nah, just kidding a little bit. Oh man. There is a ship missile upgrade over here someplace, and I can't remember where it's at exactly. I don't think I can get back across. Huh. Maybe I can jump back down there and reset myself. It's over here somewheres. I can't remember where it is. I thought it was kind of up in here, but you can't see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, good. Awesome. Rock and roll. Now we can get out of this area. Get out of this bloody area. Oh, what? That's crazy. I must have hit the top there or something. Huh. Something felt like it canceled my jump out there. That's weird. It always takes me a minute to get warmed up anyway, so you're doing all right. Everybody doing all right out there? Have a whole lot of joiners early. It's a little early. It takes about 30, 45 minutes for people to really roll in here. Anybody here, I appreciate it though. Good to see everybody. Sorry, I'm checking some stuff on my map real quick to see. All right, there's nothing. I don't think anything else here. That's the only other little thing is, I guess because they essentially give you the Annihilator beam to start out the game with. They don't really, your beam weapons don't really, you don't really get much of an upgrade as far as damage. You just kind of get they just get unlocking abilities, you know, like melt ice or do it, you know, open the door. They don't seem like the Nova Beam, I think, has a little bit of more oomph to it, a little bit more damage. I don't exactly know the hit point layout on those beam weapons, so. Why is... Oh, never mind. That was the seed. I was like, why is that not available? Never mind. That was the seed. Overall, I do like this game. I think I might have mentioned it the last time. I may make a video talking about the whole trilogy, because I need to make videos for this site, but I just don't know. You guys remember this area? I never did come back here because I couldn't do this area earlier, so it's pretty cool getting to come back here. Well, keep on puking, buddy. I guess it does do a little bit more damage with the... I don't know. But I kind of like that aspect of the game, that, you know, enemies take a decent amount of damage, and you kind of have to use the Annihilator on... I just call it the Annihilator. I don't know, because that's basically what it is from the last game. But I do kind of like I do kind of like the fact that the, okay, hang on a second. I do have to take care of a little bit of business first before I get down to business in here. In the form of this asshole. Nope. I'm gonna get up here and kill him because these things don't do a ton of damage, but they're just they're annoying, and they hit you whenever you're trying to do what you got to do in this area. You got to do your business. Before I leave this area, I'm gonna go through this door. I can't remember where it connects to. I don't know if this is just a connector for, because it opens up this door over here, and I didn't go through it the last time I was here. Okay. Oh, okay, this is where this is. Excellent. Okay. Okay. I was afraid it was going to reset that guy. Now trying to figure out exactly where I get the piece you gotta have for him. Huh. You gotta add, I do know you have to ship a piece of the Sorry, I forgot what I had to do here. Okay. Because this area is a good example of kind of why you have to kind of have most of your weaponry for the, you know, from basically the game completion, at least all your upgrades, because you this one room in particular, you got to kind of use, I think you use basically a little bit of everything in here. Okay. It's kind of a weird thing, but that's cool. But usually the other Metroid games, especially your side scrollers, you usually, well, I guess not always, but you kind of build up, like as you're going, you're kind of able to collect more and more. And there's some pickups that you could pick up if you knew they were there early on, but some you just can't. Like this area, it's kind of difficult to do it in. Now this is going to be fun. before I leave, I got to go back out that door again, and I need to scan that area and see if there's a clue. The clue might actually be in that picture I just scanned. But I just find all this, who knows, it might take 2.5 days to do everything that I'm wanting to do with this, and not intentionally. It's just, there's a lot of puzzling and things like that in all this collection. It's something, it kind of bogs down if you're trying to do a 100% game, but it's kind of strange. Now here's the hard part. You got a bomb jump here. This is fun. There we go. Not a place you want to fall after you get that accomplished. Excellent, excellent. Roger, roger. Thanks everybody for being here this evening. Well, actually, like I was saying, I need to jump back down here and go through this door just for a second and scan this. Because there's a face that goes in this, and when I figure it out here in a little bit, I'll well, one night we may have to finish the evening by reading some of that logs, because some of the logs, there's some areas once you beat certain places, when you open it up from the it's like that, oh damn it, this guy's back. Some of this stuff's cool to get. It's just kind of slow going. Because because I'm such an amazing bomb jumper. Oh crap. Well, this is not an easy one to get. Because one, not only do you have to bomb jump up to it, you've got to kind of push over once you get up to it, so you don't really ever know when you're going to get the correct bomb jump. Just about. Well, at least for me. See. Ah, crap. I suck at bomb jumping. In all the games. There we go. No more tears. Shit. Might have to make an adjustment to my getting some kind of weird stuff going on in my into my motion controls here. I don't know why. It does it every now and then like that. Thought I could go on around. Thought I could go on around there. Let me see something. I was thinking there's something else in this room that I mean I know there's something else in here, but something else I do. This is where I came from earlier. Yeah, this is what kind of slows everything down in this game, because there's just so much that can be in like one of these rooms. There's a lot of stuff that can be done. It's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, this is that one room where you do that one stuff. But it seems like there's something else to be done. No. Maybe I'm incorrect. I'm sorry, everybody. I just don't know this game real well. Maybe that's all I can do in this room. Let me take a look at my notes here. Okay. Let's see here. We'll look around one more time and then we'll head out of here. I just wanted to look in here again. These one assholes will probably be back, but yeah. Aha. I think we may have found something here.
Data received.
in the world is... Oh. Okay. It is pretty slick whenever you can, when you can wall jump up onto something and okay. I don't know. How you doing? Why is that? Because of this game? Yeah. Well, I'm glad I was able to actually do that. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to backtrack right there or not. Ow. Ow.
Data received.
You doing all right? Is it Nate Wing? Hope I didn't get that right. Yeah, well, I mean, it's... I don't know if it's technically classic like the first Metroid is, or Super Metroid, but it falls into older gaming, I guess. So. That's a lot of work just for a ship missile, which I think is completely makes no sense because I think you only use it to bomb a couple of things, and in those bombing runs you don't really need extra missiles. It don't make sense really why. It was just something they could do to I guess to I don't know. I guess it's just something they could do to just give you more things to collect, I assume. But it's kind of pointless. They're kind of pointless But there's always something in one of these games that it is. Oh, hell yeah. Just where I wanted to go. I don't know how I pulled that off. Oh, crap. I do have the energy tank, though, do I not? Yes, I do. I wonder how you get to the other side here. I assume you have to... Let me check my notes here real quick. And yeah, thanks everybody for showing up this evening. It's really nice, especially Friday night. That might be the only thing in this area. Okay. I think that's the only thing in here. Wish I knew. I guess you had to. Wish I knew how to get to. If there's a way in here, you could get to that side, but I don't think there is. I think it's. You have to go to the other end, wherever that would be at. Huh. Well, maybe I have to. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. Thought maybe there was a surface I could land on over there. Oh, never mind. Stupid. There we go. You're so stupid. Not one more energy tank to go. Hopefully. Stick to landing, stick to landing. I usually don't, while I'm playing this game, I try not to watch a lot of reviews about this game, but I've got to check one thing. There was something I thought was in here, and there's one of these rooms, there is a power cell, and I thought it was in this room. Okay. Yes. Okay. There is. All right. What's that mean? Gunship not carrying an object suitable for this location. Oh, I must. Huh. Try to figure out what goes up here. It's got to be carrying something else, obviously, but maybe there's something else in this room I can pick up, but I feel like I'm spending way too much time in here, but it's kind of the purpose of this evening. I hope you guys don't mind. This is cleanup, and this game the cleanup seems to be pretty extensive. Just the way the game's set up. It's probably going to be from another room, it looks like, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to pick up and drop over there. So far there's nothing to scan. If anybody has any hints or something, I'm going to take them. I have no idea what to scan for this area. No. I thought it was something you picked up, but it's not a big deal or anything. It's just you miss one thing, but it's a power cell, and you have to have the power cells to get in that one area. I've got several, but I don't think I kind of, that's one of those objects. It's almost that's an object to me that you have to get, because I'm afraid it's going to be like keys in the other game. You may actually need to have them. I'm not real sure, but I don't know what else. Okay. Damn it. I don't know. Me. Maybe have to be an item I come back and get later on after I figure it out. Figure it out. Oh damn, I didn't even pay attention to this earlier. Oh crap, I screwed that up. Oh, Bob was talking earlier, some of the lore you unlock, it's you know that area when you very first start when you're building the bomb, you go to and you get the map for the Skytown area. It's like it's got all those things you open up, and you open them up as the game goes. I opened up a couple extra ones on the other game, and one of them had some kind of lore about the planet in excuse me, I always forget the name of the planet in Metroid Prime 2. But the planet there, they had some lore about that planet in there. So I do want to read through that stuff. I do like that stuff, but I tend to kind of skip through it. My bad. Where am I going? I know I'm messing around, but am I back in here? That's not where I wanted to go. Well, I better get on and go. I'm running right out there. Try to see if there's any. Anything I can pick up over here. If there's not, I'm just going to head on and worry about it at another date and time. I do like that your acid suit, which it makes sense that you would be protected from it, but the acid shield protects you from the fuel gel. I like that. It's kind of the Varia suit of this game. Well, if I'm gonna head on, because at the moment, I'm not sure exactly. It might be something I pick up in another area. In fact, it could possibly very well be. So I have to go to the. Okay, now which door did I come from originally? Here we go. Okay. The last time I came through here, I was like, hey, there's I didn't pay attention, but there's screw attack. I mean, there's a wall jump track there, and I was like, but I already got into the robot, and I was like, I wonder what that's all about. Well, that's what it's all about. I didn't know that. All right, we'll head up top and. See what other shenanigans we can get into. Well, those guys may take a little less in the hit department, but I don't think there's anything else in the courtyard. Give me just a second. There's a... See that hidden court area, I got a note that says, Brio, hidden court, use ship to lift and drop. But I'm not sure what that means at the moment. But there's one of these entrances here that has a item in it. I've got most of this stuff, so let me leave here and try to decide where I want to go. I mean, I have to go to. Oh.
Data received.
Appreciate people showing up this evening. Friday nights are kind of weird. Sometimes they're real busy, and sometimes I can understand why they wouldn't be, but being a Friday night, no. I appreciate people hanging out, though. I have a feeling like, especially through the South here, why people, the internet's been down in a lot of places, and so I can kind of understand how traffic would be slower. I might have to go back to Brio Fire, but I'm not positive. Just for a minute, because there's a couple of places in the fuel gel that might be where I have to get that cell at. I might have to get it up there. I'm not positive, but I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can go from area to area unless there's a connected area. Cool. I'll try to do that. Yeah, my way. Ah, great. God, those things suck so much. I hate those things. I don't understand oh, okay, here's one right here. I don't understand those places. You kind of liberate these areas, but then I don't know what those are because they don't show up anywhere, but I just haven't looked up what they do. I need to go deeper in here because, like I was saying earlier, Good lord, those things knock your. Well, I guess Samus doesn't have a dick, but they knock it, knock something into the dirt. Thing's fucking stupid. I mean, they are all over the place. If you don't try to fight them, they don't hurt you that bad, but if you kill them, like when you kill them, they just come back. Like when you come back through, they'll just show back up. It's annoying. Well, come on, Lord have mercy. Freaking. Wii, man, it's pretty bad. You build a system. They built the Wii, and the Wii. Well, some people will say the Wii is like basically two GameCubes put together, but I don't even know if you can qualify that. Of course, I'm using the Wii U. You think it would run a little bit better, but the Wii U itself does run a lot better. But it's running a Wii game, so it's going to have some limitation from the software. But that's when you're waiting on the door, it's just loading the next area. And I don't think these areas are that big to... But I appreciate everybody being here anyways. It's nice to... One of these... I think you lift one of these up for something. Oops. But I'm not sure which one. I've already got that. That's up there. Nice to see. You don't see those too much. I don't know if can't remember if any of those have been in any other Prime games, but I believe those are the atomics from Super Metroid. Could have swore there's something you can lift in here. Oh, might be this thing.
Data received.
Haha. The connecting room. Oops. I see, I see, I see. Even though I've never put this stuff together myself. I've seen this when I watched the videos to figure out where all the missiles are when I'm trying to do these. Because oh, yeah, I'm going right there. Going the right direction. There'll be food around the corner. Food around the corner. I'm trying to think where I had to go for a second. For anybody just joining here, I'm doing kind of the end of game cleanup, attempting 100%. I don't know if it'll pan out, but I do want to get a significant amount of the weapon, upgrades before I go, or items, excuse me, before I head on to the end of the game. think there are 8 cells altogether. I've used one. I would have 5, but I used the other one too. Hopefully I didn't have to. No. I think maybe that's all I was supposed to pick up there with that. Yeah, okay. Well, I got one more stop to make down here in Brio, and I think we'll be out of here. There's a couple more things to do. Okay, actually, I might be wrong about that. Okay. The new beam is called the Nova beam in this game. All the beams, other day when I got the Nova beam, I thought I need to switch beams back. I want to try something. I had never switched from the. I guess it's the plasma beam in this game as well. But I'd never switched from it after I started using it. But then I realized the beams stack in this game because you don't have a button that you can switch. Normally your beam, the button you use to switch your beams is what you use to charge your or to inject yourself with phazon. So you don't have a button to switch beams, so they just stack. And the missile stack is too. I always like missile stacking. But I always like the games where you get ice missiles and they stack onto the regular missiles, then the super missiles stack onto that, and they all have the same effect. So you just pick up one missile tank. You don't have super missile tanks and ice missile. A bunch of different stuff. You never have ice missile tanks, but that I think of. Can't remember. I think they just anytime there's ice missiles, I think they always stack. Excuse me. I'm trying to decide where I need to go. There's one other thing in here, and I'm not sure exactly where it is. It's called the Temple of Brio. I don't know where the Temple of Brio is in here exactly. I'll find it. Oh, wait a minute. Had I already went up before? Am I losing my mind? Let me do one more scan. I'm sorry. See where. I think I am losing my mind a little bit. You doing all right for him, Pleiades? Pleiades or Pleiades? That was my bad there. I was not paying. I got talking. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I'd already went up. I'm just trying to make sure I get basically everything done in this area, so I don't either have to come back or come back for very little. Ah, you gotta be kidding. I stared clear, man. Well, we come back this way again. Going pretty good. Everything's going pretty good. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's kind of moving slow this evening because I am doing like the end of game cleanup, and this was kind of extensive. Trying to see what this is. Gateway. Oh. Got everything in there. I don't know where the Hall of Brio is. Let's see.
Data received.
But that's what I was talking about earlier. I don't think a lot of people were in here yet when I first came on. Unfortunately, even if there's not anybody in here, I still try to talk. So if somebody does show up that's not been here before, I'm just not sitting here being quiet, not doing anything. I'm at least, trying to be engaging a little bit. So I sit here and talk about the game a little bit while I'm Well, there's nobody in here. But what I was talking about earlier was, even though I'm not, this isn't forward progression in a game, and maybe that's what some people like, but there's a lot of cool puzzles and stuff in what I'm doing. It's the vast majority of the puzzles I've done. I gotta go back to Fire Air Dock, and it's pretty and it's kind of it's in this game in particular, it's kind of to me it's just as interesting as the rest of the game. Of course, there's no bosses to fight, but there's not been a lot of resistance so far, but on this stuff of it. But that's usually how cleanup goes in a Metroid game. But the problem with this cleanup is it's very extensive. There's a lot of cleanup in this game, because really just a straight through play, you don't pick up but maybe 165, 175 missiles, and then you got to find the rest after, which is absolutely fine with me. I like this part of the game. I just feel like it might bore people. I just don't know. I don't know where that Temple of Brio is. Maybe I wrote that down wrong. Oh, shit. Damn it. Yeah, Temple of Brio. I don't know where the hell that is. Now, where the hell's the fuel gel pool at? Maybe this is just showing. Oh, Temple of Brio. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's it. Temple of Brio. Okay. Sweet nectar. Hope that's not a bunch of crap in there. Oh yeah, never mind. I know where that door comes out now. That door comes out after you find that missile on the other side. That's where it... Yeah, unfortunately, I think this is going to be a multi-night event to do all this, because it's just kind of slow going. Unfortunately. That's what I was getting at earlier. I'm sorry, sometimes I get off track and you know, I kind of lose my point, but it's oh shit, you gotta be kidding me. Dude, I saved your world, you would think. I brought the light back to your world, you think you could. Now, I know I probably need to be killing those things because that's some part of the collection right there, but ah, you butt fuck. But I just don't feel like messing with them right now. What I'm looking for is the fuel gel pool. It's called the gel pool. I don't think it's the I don't know. I mean, I'm going towards something else right now. Oh, well. Got kind of lucky there. Oh, what? Are they not going to let me get up here? I'm going to kill this mofo. I'm tired of... Let me see something here, everybody. If I can hit the right buttons. Oh, yeah, well, I'm not worried about getting any kind of fast time on this game. Now, wherever I look, what I'm looking for must be, it has to be an open room because I have to pick something up with the... I'm gonna save here for poops and giggles. I don't know why. I'm a sucker for energy tanks and save stations. Sorry, I keep going to the map, but I'm keep double checking these. I'm double checking these areas. Oh, cool. I haven't got to mess with one of you guys in a while. Oh. Well. Alright. Maybe what I gotta pick up's out here. What the fuck? All right. Just not sure where it is in here. Nice. Oh, that's where I was scanning earlier. All right, let's let me go back through here, and because I don't know where that gel pool is. I mean, there's a lot of gel pools obviously in here, but I don't know where the room that's actually labeled gel pool is. Because I don't think it's in another area that I can remember. Oh, I don't know what I'm worried about. This don't hurt me anymore. I'm being silly. Fuel gel does not hurt me anymore. Well, I don't understand where that. The place I'm looking for would have to be a place that's open to the roof's open, so you have to lift something out of it. But I don't know where in the heck it is. Better swing. I don't think I can fly. I don't think I got the room to fly. Sure, yep, I've already got that. I go in here. I'm gonna try to find. Can I back out? Not there. It's not the corrupt. All this stuff has got a roof on it. It's all caverns. I don't understand. Oh, I think it's an area I've been in already. Crap. I think it was one of those early areas. We can, not in this area, but one of the areas I went into earlier. I think I can go back there pretty quick if you guys don't mind. And then we'll be out of here. We'll be like out of here, man. And where it was is I'm pretty sure that I kind of knew that it was there, and I just didn't execute for some reason. Crap. I just didn't find it. I just forgot about it. There's so many things in this area. It's kind of crazy. There's even several things back at had to go back to Norian, the original place we started out at. I might go there next if I have some time after this. Yeah, we should have another 30, 40, an hour maybe. Like I've said before, they put you through a lot to get missiles, but it's fun though, because you're seeing now like how much, you know, you don't see all this much of the game. You just don't see as much of the game whenever you're just playing it straight through. This is the Hall of Golems. Go through here. Hanger. There it is right there. Okay. I'm sorry, I had to see that again. That's probably went through it 100 times earlier, and that's yes. No. Man, come on, man. Some of you have been here for a while, probably sick of seeing this area. I promise I'll be out of here, hopefully very soon. And we will be traveling on, because I think unless there might be some other stuff, but I'm not going to bug you guys with tonight. We might have to. I don't think there's anything else. Not in terms of missiles. don't feel like this is the correct way, but... Yeah, this. Yeah, when I was here earlier, I jumped down in here and I was thinking, hey, yeah, there it is. I was like, hey, I think there's something here. Yeah, there was. There was something here. Because I knew one area had like a little bridge that I had to go to. Well, that's not a bridge. It's just like a little cavern in the... They're Japanese, like really into puking or something. They got so many. So many of their characters like to puke on you. I guess Godzilla did. He did too. All right. Yeah, this is correct. Missed the jump. Wrong jump. But I saw somebody's video, like I was saying earlier, I started watching somebody's review of this, and I forget it wasn't, I just wanted to see what somebody thought of that. Oh, they made a video saying, you know, does this game deserve a remaster like Prime 1? And so I thought it might be an interesting video to watch. And they got talking about, I think some things I talked about is how would how would you get all the controls, like some of the motion controls, to translate over? I'm pretty sure you can, because I know people play this on. Sometimes I know people play this on emulated, and people play it on like pro controller style controllers. So I know it can be done, but I know they say it's kind of awkward to do all the whip tricks where you're pulling, the things that you interact with. But I think it can be done. But the guy on there was saying, he's like, I didn't think the control, I didn't think it even being, I've said the complete opposite. We said, but he said, I didn't think it controlled very well. I thought it controlled better on Metroid Prime 1 and 2. And I completely disagree with that. I think the controls feel like they were made to be on this game, and I think they do work better. They're smoother to me, and I have less problems with it. So I don't know what he was playing. No, I'm just joking. It's just weird how people's opinions are. That's why I don't take things too seriously when people are talking about that stuff. I'm gonna check check some things real quick. I'm done with that. Okay. Okay. All right, we're looking good. We are looking good. I think I might go head over to Norian real quick and see if I can pick those items up. There's not a whole lot in there, but there's a few things. Let me look here. Appreciate everybody being here this evening. Had a decent little crowd in here. I can't believe anybody wants to really watch, but I try to entertain as much as I'm capable of. So. I don't have a lot of complaints about this game. It's pretty. It's been pretty fun to me. For the most part, it's felt like a Metroid Prime game. I think there's probably, because I like the ship aspect of it, where you're using it as a tool, and you're using it to move things around, and it just shows how advanced her ship is, and for just a little ship, how it's kind of like her. It's an extension of her. I really like that. Come on. Let's see here. Okay. You guys know how much I love this area too. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking on a few. Okay. See where I need to be at. I haven't seen that one yet. That's pretty cool. I just feel like there's some aspects of this game, very few, but I kind of got that feeling because when I first played the remastered, I got to get this feeling that, and I don't know which came out first. I think they came out about the same time, but Halo, I feel like they were trying to be Halo just a little bit in this. I don't know if that's a correct thing to be saying. I mean, obviously there's massive differences between this and Halo, but there's things that kind of remind me of the Halo. Okay. It's possible that this one missile, this one I've already got back yet.
I'm busy right now. Can we talk later?
Because I've already got one missile in here before, and the guy's busy, but he's apparently not busy enough to fix this. Ah, crap. Sweet. The hell is this room? It's hard to believe. I feel like there's something I should do in here, but I don't know what it is. It may have just been access giving me information. I don't know. It's a state of storage, it says. I'm way off track. Cutscene. Well, I guess we got into a little more exploring this evening than I didn't know we were going to be doing. I think Samus can blow up a chain link fence. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get myself into something. Oh, come on. Ah, shit. Well, must have to fight her differently than the other one. There we go. Hope that don't hurt your ears. I hit that mic a couple times when I was pulling back on that. When I I'm going to double check some stuff real quick, and then I might be done here. I don't know. I need to check something before I leave here. Okay, I got one more. I got a couple things I need to check in here. Okay. 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 Oh, there it is right there. I knew there was something here. I just couldn't. I didn't even pay attention to it earlier. Yeah. I'd put it in 4-wheel drive, Sam. Let's get up there. Ah, damn it! Shit! This isn't complicated or nothing. Ah, fuck. Got myself in a fucking hurry. It's getting late. It's actually not. That makes some little stupid thing like this more complicated than than beating Ridley in a fight. I never did talk about that other night when I think the lead up before fighting Ridley was, I think it was harder than fighting Ridley. Okay. It just went back the direction I came. This place is... a ship here? No. I hate this place. So, the very first day that I played this, the first evening I played this place made me curse. I think it's got to switch back, or does it? One of them has a area where it switches back. Oh, I think I just came back this way the wrong way. That's what happened. I went back the wrong direction. That's what I was doing. My bad. There we go. I can rest a little better now. I think we cleared out Norian, I'm pretty sure. When I came in here earlier, I thought it was an earlier missile I picked up in the game, but I thought I had already picked it up, but I didn't. That's a different location. All right. Excuse me, I'm just checking my notes here. Okay. Okay. No ship missiles here. That's good. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to go back to the Pirate Homeworld 2 and pick up a couple of things. And you know what? I got 30 minutes. I think I'll do it right now. And then tomorrow I'll do Alicia, and then I'll do Alicia, and then well, that's not. I'll go back to Alicia, the Skytown, excuse me, and do the things in there I need to get. The things in there I need to get. Still missing one. I'm missing one. Pirate Research Metroid transfer mark. Need to check that. I feel like I've got that. There's one energy tank, or not energy tank, but yeah, I guess energy tank, not fuel tank. I think I've got that one. It's the only thing I got to check on in here. I have to deal with these damn things in here too. These light orbs. The bad jump there. Ah, crap. I'm getting gun shy when I'm landing on that. I'm worried more about rolling off than getting on it. That was a good bomb jump that I needed. I think that is it in this area. Let me check my map real quick. There's one. Oh. I need to check this area over here. It's Crash. Because I'm looking for the last energy tank, and this is the one I have listed that I don't have, but I feel like I've got this one over here. But I could be incorrect. How far away am I? Huh. Oh, geez Louise, these guys come all the way up in here, too. I gotta go back. I gotta check on something. Okay. Oh, okay. I know where. Most of the time, this game doesn't. Whoops, wrong button again. I always reach down and hit that button. Cool little trick, huh? I don't like that too much. I think this is that room I was just in up there. And I looked at it and it didn't say the right name. Yeah. Then they don't want you to get up there, do they? Yeah. I don't know why I'm going on for it, because I know this is not the correct path. Yeah, I've already got this one. I've got a missing energy tank somewheres, and I cannot figure out where it is because, like, when I watch the any of the guides to get the locations, I went to all the places. It's really strange. I can't figure it out. Because I've picked up everything, but I've only got 13, I think, right now. I can count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Give me a second here. There's... Oh yeah, there's a... I know, but I had to go to the other end to get that. I had to go back to the Phazon quarry to waste. Thought there was a way here to extend this stuff or something. But there was something to do here, but I don't think there is. Get out of my way. Well, that's where I was. It didn't make any sense. It's supposed to be something in processing access there. And I apologize. I'm going being boring right now. Oh. Never mind. That's my mistake. Damn it! Keep hitting the wrong button. My fingers get... Aha. Found it after many moons. Those assholes are never gonna let me get up there and do it though. Damn it. I'm gonna have to... How about driving you up the wall? Alright. Before I quit this evening, I'm going to go do that one last thing, but it's on the other side. I'm just going to go out and get my ship and go over to it instead of taking that transport. It'll be a little bit of a journey in there. I'll have to go. I always get bass backwards in here for. Can't get in here and do this much and not come in here and finish the job. If I can't figure out where that damn energy tank is, I don't drive me nuts. I don't understand. That's really strange. I may have to do the unfortunate thing of playing this particular game off air, and just go back to the places where all the energy tanks were, not actually play it to do anything, but play it. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm probably not going to have time to do that. Not tomorrow, because I'll be on here tomorrow night. So possibly tomorrow night if we can get through Skytown. We'll definitely should be able to. I don't think there's a heck of a lot of stuff. There's a decent amount though. Yeah. Hopefully there's oh, never. Well, we'll actually have to go to Skytown and Go to Skytown and that other ship, that was attacked. We'll have to go there, and that's why I'm collecting all the energy cells for that particular area. Which way takes me to the... That's probably the only thing that doesn't work that well in this game is that particular motion right there where you gotta push forward. It just doesn't. I don't think we have to go very far into here. We get what I'm after. Of course, those. Well, maybe I'm wrong. What I was after, I thought was right here, but apparently it can't be that simple. You gotta be kidding me. Well, don't go into screw attack. I appreciate it. And they don't want me in here, do they? Damn. For fuck's sake, how many's in here? These things don't stop coming. I didn't think I had to come this far up here the last time. I feel like I'm coming a different direction. It's really strange. I don't remember all this. I guess it was here. Hang on a second. I may have been wrong about. Crap. Gonna have to go all the way back, but that's alright. I was planning on that anyways, but it doesn't make sense. I guess it's not any more complicated than that. Now there's a energy cell in here someplace. I've got to find it. I thought it was right here in the... right when you came in here, but... it says it's in Phazon Quarry. It's in here somewhere. I don't think I've gotten it already. I don't believe. No, I wouldn't think I've gotten it already because it's probably powers this equipment in here. I just don't know where it is. Knowing me, I'm looking right at it. I thought this was going to be simple, coming up here and getting that. Oh, I bet that's it. That's it right there. How I get there, I have no idea. Don't appear like it connects on the other side. It's kind of weird. Conundrum. Think there's any way to get to it on this area. Has to be out here someplace, but I don't know. Well, oh, maybe that's his cell. No, that's where I jumped up there earlier. That's strange. I don't know. Control terminal can no longer be operated. No viable mining locations remain in this area. Oh, was I scanning the door a minute ago? I have no idea where that door entrance is. That's inactive. May have to give up this endeavor this evening and we'll have to it has to be back around to that other on the other end. I'm gonna have to start. Maybe it's in there. I don't know. Oh, didn't seems weird. Because I know we have this green door, but that's not where that goes. Okay, this one. Actually, I'm gonna check that other end out before I do this, because I think that unleashes some. It's nothing. Nothing, Lebowski, nothing. Nothing, Lebowski, nothing. I think this lets out some METROIDs, which I don't really care, but they're not gonna. Well, I kind of do care, because I believe I have to go back that direction to get out of here. Oh, nope. Much obliged. Much obliged, sir. We'll save it real quick. Actually, shoot. I don't know what I'm thinking. I think I can. Is it a. Well, I guess we're not that far from the entrance, so. Not really. Sorry, I'm just mumbling. It's getting to be about stopping time. Appreciate everybody being here this evening. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. I forget to say that. Eventually, I'm gonna make some animation I can flip up during the cast, but until then, I appreciate everybody stopping by this evening, and I think we're going to be close on getting our getting all our missiles, because there's 225. That means I've got 25 more to go, so that's five more. Yeah, sorry, I'm moving here. So I know for a fact that there's two more tanks. There's two more tanks in the ship, and there's at least 2 or 3 tanks left in Skytown that I know of. So yeah, I know of 2 for sure that I haven't got. Probably 3. So I'm pretty sure I've got going to have all the missiles. No, wait a minute. No, there's 255 in this game. I'm sorry. All right. Heck yeah. A decent amount accomplished tonight. I mean, that's quite a bit done, actually. I didn't think I would get all of that done. I knew I wasn't going to make it to Skytown this evening. I kind of wanted that and the ship to be like the last. The ship kind of has to be the last, because there's one more energy cell I had to pick up. Well, there's 2, but one of the energy cells. I mean, some of you guys have probably played the game, but one of the energy cells is actually laying on the ground outside the ship. I didn't even know that. It's laying just like over next to some stuff. You can pick it up off the ground. But I've got like 5 cells now. I don't know if you needing that many cells in there, but on my other game I went in and I had like 4 or 5, and I ran out because I got through some of it. But there's because I've already been in there once. If you guys remember, I was able to get 1 missile, because you can make it to one area without needing more cells or energy cells. So I was able to make it to. But on the other game I have going, I was able to get in there, and there's like a another ship missile in there, and there's like I think 2 more missiles. Maybe no, I think there's 3. I believe I think there's 3 missiles. So I've already got 1. I think there's 2 missile packs left in there and a ship pack. But I don't know what you do with the rest of the ship after I don't know the rest of the storyline, so because I haven't been watching any like full anyone full long plays or nothing. I haven't watched the whole thing. I've just watched I just watch where the items are and what rooms are in, so I can find. You still have to figure out how to do it. I usually don't. I try not to. I try to figure out myself. Like that last one, I knew what room that was in, but I didn't know how to get there, so I just had to kind of backtrack and figure it out. And just like you know, everybody's. I say most people in here's played Metroids. You know how that works. But yeah, I got quite a bit done. I'm 225. I should make the 255. I'm pretty sure we'll make it there. Ship missiles. I think I've got everything so far in each area. I don't know of anything I'm really except the one in there. There might be one more ship missile in. I've got it all written down here, but I've got to find that other energy tank. I don't know. I've got to figure that out. I don't understand. like I was saying, I mean, that might be something I have to do before the end of the game. I might have to backtrack and figure out where I missed the energy tank at. Because I know I didn't, I just don't know because they're all like pretty straightforward. Because I can remember on both games where I went to each location, and unless there's a hidden one somewheres that's, I just don't understand. I just don't know. I'll have to try to figure it out tomorrow during the day before I get on here tomorrow night. Not by playing, but just kind of watching and seeing where I possibly could have missed it at. I just can't think of where I missed it. But there's some interesting places to get in the Skytown. That one place that I was at the when I was first playing through there, I was like, I was asked somebody on here, I was like, can I get there? And I thought it messed up because I thought it was like there's an area where you have to you blow out the floor so it creates a jumping space for your screw attack. And I thought I had messed up, but it's actually you had to access it from the outside with a spider ball track. So that's one missile, and there's one more. There's one more fuel cell in there. You have to go back down to the area where I fought that big creature to get that mini boss to get. I think what did I get there? I got the mini boss to get. That wasn't. I guess that was to get. Maybe that was to get. Maybe that's considered a boss. I don't know. It's. I think it's just a mini boss. So, but you get. I think you get the plasma beam in there. I think that. But you have to go back down in that little area. I think it was plasma beam I got there. I could be mistaken, but I think it. Think it was. Yeah. Yeah. I'm quite positive it was the plasma beam you get in there. I might be wrong about that, but 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 you have to go back down in that area, and then you fight that one of those steam bosses. I call it the steam boss. The it's one of the guys. He has a group of robots, and when you kill him, he comes and fixes them, and you got to kill him. And like you got to keep killing the robots, and then kill him whenever he kind of spawns. He kind of rematerializes and starts fixing the robots. But have to do that. So that should be have to go to get that. I think that's the last cell. Then pick up the missiles, and I've already got that energy tank in there. That when you run the morph track, and then you that big morph track, and it's way up top there. The hard part for me in that area is it's just figuring out where to go. I mean, I know I can follow the maps pretty good, but just remembering what side, if it's east or see that's the weird thing. It's like they could have had more in the game. Like they could have had a west side and the east side, but it's like they intended on making a west side, but they didn't have the budget or they didn't have enough. It just didn't have enough storage space on the disc to make the level that big. I mean, it would have probably made the level way too big because it's a pretty big level anyway. But I'm really looking forward to 4 just to see how big that game is. I mean, it'll have to be bigger, but I just don't think like a open-ended game like Breath of the Wild would work for Metroid. Because Metroid's always been like, kind of a subterranean or space station, closed spaces and hallways and things like that. And it's not saying that it couldn't. I guess Zelda's not really that. You have the dungeon areas, but then everything else is open world basically. Even the first game, you kind of have an open. You have an open world. You have a linear path, but an open places to explore. I guess that would work for Metroid. I just don't know. I just don't see how it would work really. I would like some ability to kind of go anywhere you would want to in the game, but I just don't know if that would. I just don't know how it would work. I'm not a game designer. I'm not sure because I just don't because the thing about Metroid is they're the Prime games you really can't sequence break. Obviously, you not in a straight game. Now, obviously, you can go out of bounds and sequence break. Um, I would like to know how to do that stuff, but I just don't care enough. And I really like playing straight. You know, like really playing that type of game. And I just don't because I watch the speed runners do it, and there's some that do it straight, you know, straight games where they play it with no out of bounds, and that's cool. Actually, after I play this game, I'm gonna try to go back and watch somebody speed run this game, and see how they speed run it. I think it would be interesting. That's the problem. That's the only thing when you get into modern gaming is, and this game has a lot of it. Is a lot of um, cutscenes. They have a lot of cutscenes in it, and I just not a. I'm so about it. I like it when you know you're whenever you're traveling between places, but as long as they don't get too crazy with it and have see you have all that. That's the thing I believe I don't like as much about Dread and Samus Returns is that they have those animation sequences that are tied into your game. You still have to hit the fire button, but they're the animation sequences while you're fighting something. You have to, it's basically like playing Street Fighter. You have to hit a combination of buttons whenever while when you go into a certain like kill shot or something. I hate that. I don't like that at all in Metroid games. It's just adding shit in there you don't need. And I hope we don't see a bunch of that in Metroid 4. But the one thing, well, the thing is I don't know how much input Nintendo. I'm sure that Nintendo has a lot of input, but a lot of these companies don't. They seem to be deaf when it comes to the actual fans. I mean, there's so much you can listen to. I agree. There's a lot of crazy stuff, but there's also really valid criticism that you need to take in heart. Sometimes it doesn't seem like they ever do that. Excuse me, I had to take my medicine there. But I don't have a lot of criticism about this game though. It's been fun. It's I think the I think maybe if you this game if it was layered like Prime 2, if the game everything was kind of in close proximity to each other, you didn't have to necessarily fly back. You didn't have the cutscenes to go places to go to a different part of the map. I think maybe the game would be very similar in length. It could be shorter. And it might be why they did that. It don't make sense though because this game doesn't. There's no way it took as far as the size of the game. There's no way it took advantage of the Wii because all three of the Metroid and these are considered remastered versions of these. Maybe not of three. Three may have had. I don't feel that three probably got remastered. Maybe it got remastered in widescreen. I don't own a copy of the original. It may have been in 4:3 aspect ratio originally, square, full frame, but it may have but all three of them fit on one CD-ROM. So it means that the game's not any bigger than, it's not very much bigger than Prime 1 or 2 on GameCube. So it can't be so. But so if you did condense the games down and put them in like more of a traditional map and just have like a central hub like Prime 2 and really Prime 1 kind of has a central hub. When you go into that first area, it's kind of a hub, or I'd say probably the more accessible, well, the more used hub would be Magmore Caverns, but it's kind of the main link between everything. But I would think that I think if you did that, maybe the game wouldn't be as big, but I still like the levels. I do like the levels. I like the diversity of the levels for the most part. It's a lot of I just haven't so far. It might be the hardest game on Earth. What's coming up in the Phazon planet, whatever's going to be in there. I don't know if there's going to be very much, or I'm just going to fight a boss or a couple, two or three bosses in there or something. I don't know what's going to happen because I've already picked up all the upgrades and all the items are on this side of the map. So when you go there, there's nothing. So you're just going in there and I hope to God it's not, you don't go in with a bunch of troops and it's protect the troops. I hate that. That's the one thing I don't want to see in Metroid 4. I don't want to see in that shit. It only happened in here once, technically twice, right at the beginning whenever you're in there, but you're not tasked to protect them. You're just taken out, and in the game just says, "Oh, you protected this many soldiers." But I didn't like that one sequence. Luckily, it's just one sequence. But I don't want to see a bunch of that. That is Halo. That's straight up Halo right there, because that's what you kind of do. You're tasked doing that several times in Halo. I don't want to see that. That's not Metroid. Metroid is, I mean, Samus is a lone bounty hunter for the most part. I know they've kind of expanded on this with the hunters and stuff like that. That's fine. But she's still mostly a lone hunter in this game. She's not really because I've never played that one game, that Metroid Prime or Metroid Federation Force crap or whatever. I don't know. I say crap. I haven't played the game. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it it looks kind of silly to me. And I'm not. You have to pay a lot of money for it right now just to get it on 3DS, and I'd had to play it on 3DS, which is fine, but I couldn't play it for you guys. So at the moment, one of these days I might have to try to buy another 3DS or maybe find one that's already modded for video output, because I can do that stuff myself. It's just doing it, you know. And I would have to buy all new soldering equipment. I don't have a good soldering iron anymore. Stuff like that. I'd have to buy a better. Well, I'd have to buy better. I wouldn't necessarily have to buy like a $200 soldering iron set or something, but I would have to go buy a bunch of stuff just to do it. I'd almost rather buy the stuff and send the 3DS to somebody and let them do it. But I don't like doing that stuff. Whenever I went to school for electronics, I know what I'm doing for the most part when it comes to soldering and things like that. Reading schematics for that, so I don't want to do that. It just kind of comes down to being lazy, and I'm not that lazy. It's just I don't have the equipment to do it anymore. I used to back in the day. I had a decent soldering iron and things like that, but I don't anymore. I don't know where it went to. I think it just went bad eventually because 25 years ago, nearly, or more than that, 26 or 7 years ago. Went to school in 97 to the end of 98, 18-month course. So it's been a while. But yeah, I mean, I don't have, that's the complaint. And it's pretty subtle, but I hope that doesn't happen in that next area. I bet it's going to. I bet it'll happen. I don't like that I just want to go in and get it over with. Hopefully I'm just going to fight a boss or two. It won't be one. You know how Metroid Prime is. You'll have you fighting like 5 bosses at the end, and that'll be the hardest 5 bosses you've ever fought in the whole game. Because the rest of the bosses have been, for the most part, kind of pushovers. Especially, I mean, there's been a couple I've lost to, and but was very easily able to figure out how to fight them. Actually, I fought Ridley on my game here first, and I figured how to fight him the first time I beat him the first time I fought him because I'm playing on normal mode. I understand. I'm not playing on hyper mode or veteran mode on here. I understand that, but still, he was like fucking easy. Like he was easy to figure out what to do. He didn't delve out any damage to any degree, but also, I learned early on how to conserve the phazon, and that's you have to do it because all the battles are you're fighting against yourself, and I think maybe that's what the whole part of the corruption is like they've actually corrupted you on purpose. I figure there's something going to happen at the. I guarantee there's something weird that happens, but but you're fighting against yourself more than anything. You got to learn, and that's the weak thing. They put all these ship missiles in the game, which you don't fucking use ever. You do 2 bombing runs, and you have enough from the get go what they give you with the ship to do all that because you pick up space. You pick stuff up when you blow stuff up. Their ship reloads, so it's not like you're gonna go and do something and not have the missiles, or not be able to find them easily. It's what I'm getting at is why wouldn't they give you like some kind of tanks that upped your levels of the phazon that give you more fuel that didn't run out as quick, maybe 5 or 6 tanks that upped it a bit more. But the reason I guess is because it makes that beam's too powerful. I guess that's what it is. That's the whole point of it. That it's very powerful, and it doesn't if you had it for too long without it causing any problems, then you would just run through I guess. I mean, you can basically do that anyways on normal mode because you saw those light orbs. If as long as you don't mess with them, they don't hurt you that bad. But what they do is they block you from jumping places, or if you're trying to, because I'll probably have to fight them because they're outside where that that morph ball track I was telling you about earlier, in that area with this screw attack. Excuse me. They're out there, and I'll have to kill them because they'll never let me get to the top on that morph ball track. That's what's annoying. I just don't understand, and there's so many of them. I don't know. I don't know what they're opening up when I get those because I don't have any in the other. I don't think I have any. I may have got one in the other game or something. I don't know. But I'll go back to that one area and show you tomorrow night about where you, because there's a bunch of those. It might be you have to kill all those orbs to open those up, but they're like it's like in the area where you get the map for Sky, and it's the place because it's the first place you demonstrate you can pull the thing off with your ship. It's you pull it off and set it back down, and you pull it out or something like that, and it reveals that area where and it has a bunch of globes in there. And every time you can at first you can you can get in one and open it up, but there's a bunch. There's probably like I don't know how many's in there, 12 or so. And I think I've only opened like 4 or 5 of them at this point. So I'm going to have to go in there and see if there's more open, but you might have to kill those orbs to open more of them. And I think it's just a lot of lore because, like I was saying, one of them I opened was like lore for the planet in Metroid 2. I'm sorry, I'm bad with the planet names. But the planet you're on in Metroid 2, there's some lore for it So there's some kind of backstory there. So I'd like to open that stuff up one night and read some of that and see what's, because I like that stuff as well, but I just haven't been reading it while I've been playing on here. So, but we'll have to go in there and find out. But you have to get the spider ball to get the different parts of the room. So, but you have to open them up to. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. And maybe that's all it is. I don't think killing those goes towards your 100%. That's just, I think it's like scannable items. I'm bad about that. I just don't, the 200, doing 200% is just like, it's so easy to mess it up and not exactly know what you need to scan and don't. And it just interrupts the game too much. I like scanning for useful information. I like that because I kind of know what to look for now after playing these games for a while. I kind of know what to look for, but for the most part, it's about like about like the scan. It's about like that this the X-ray scope and Metroid Super Metroid. It's just some people love it. I mean, it's fun. It's to figure out clues, but it's fun for that reason. But I don't really like scanning bugs and all this, knowing the morphology. It's that stuff. But I just like knowing the main stuff. That's just my personal opinion. I just like to play the game, solve the puzzles, but sometimes you need to solve puzzles. So I don't know what I'm complaining about, but it's just but I like the other scopes. I like the X-ray scope on this game, so because it gives you that beam, which is weird. I guess technically you have a fourth beam in the game, but it's that wave beam that comes out when you're doing that, and that's cool because it's a cool item to figure out that kills Metroids in this game because it annihilates Metroids. You don't have to worry about anything, and it'll get the pirates as well. It kills the pirates, but I'm actually surprised that they didn't leave some pirates in there. There's some of those one creatures in that other area, but they're not pirates. But in the actual pirate area, after you annihilate the seed, it's they're all gone. That's pretty wild. There might be some left in that other area where I have to go to get aboard the Leviathan craft. There might be some in there. I'm expecting that. That's an area I have to go back to. But I think I've got it. But all those both of those areas I went to. Well, three areas. I went to Norian. I think I got everything in Norian. Everything in Brio. I think I've got everything in Brio, and the pirate home world. I'm pretty sure I've got everything in there now. So that's pretty good. So now I've got the ship and in Skytown. Well, everybody, it's about 10 till 1. I think I'm going to have to jump off here. I appreciate everybody sticking around and listening to me bull crap for a minute. We'll get back to it tomorrow night, and I don't know how far I'll go tomorrow night. We'll see how much of this collecting I get done. Tonight was the biggest bulk of it, so hopefully maybe we'll get to maybe traveling or making it to back to the pirate homeworld to go to get on the ship. So I don't know what's going to be involved in that. I might have to fight another damn boss or something, and who knows. But probably at least one mini boss because you get thrown into the mini boss. And tonight that was weird that I found that one room with the information center. I scanned all that stuff, but I mean, there's nothing you can get in there. There's no like items. That room was strange, so I don't know what information I downloaded in there. That's pretty weird. It seemed like a really out of place kind of area to find. So, but I think you had to find that room so you could get to that other room. So, but I appreciate everybody being in here this evening, and make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new in here. I really appreciate that, and yeah, I will talk to you guys on tomorrow night. We'll talk to you on Saturday evening, and we'll continue on, and hopefully we'll be making it our way to the end of this game in the next couple of days, hopefully, and I'd be glad to beat this because I'm gonna have to decide what to play next. I think I want to get off Metroid for a little bit and try to play some other things for you guys, but I don't know yet what I'm gonna do. So until the next mission, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, and everybody have a good evening. And I am out of